Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy Fitzmonk TV here, aka G33. I'm back here with another video on the channel for you guys today. And today we are reacting to the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero gameplay showcase, aka Budokai Tenkaichi 4. This came out pretty early this morning. I've been looking forward to making this video all day. I was at work, even though I knew the gameplay showcase was dropping around 10 a.m. I had stuff to do at work, so there was no way I was going to get around to it till now. So that's why you guys are getting this pretty late in the day. But I'm super hyped. I'm not gonna lie. I did see some stuff on Twitter about this, so I'm not completely seeing this fresh, but still, I get to finally sit down at my computer and watch this in its entirety and break it down and analyze on this. I know there's a trailer at the end of this video, showcasing new characters. Of course, if you guys saw some of the V-Jump scans, most of the characters were revealed in those scans already, but it's going to be cool to finally get to see them in gameplay form. So we're going to go through this. We're going to analyze it a little bit. I've been playing some Budokai Tenkaichi 3 lately as well, so it's going to be pretty cool to see how similar this gameplay is to Budokai Tenkaichi 3, along with the new stuff that they're adding. All right, this is our first true gameplay, not cinematic cutscenes or anything like that. Like, we're getting an actual full out fight here with Goku and Vegeta, with intros, transformations, all that. So I'm hyped to finally get into it. So without wasting any time, let's get into it. Let's go. First off, the environment looks amazing. I love it. So they're in the desert area, of course. Vegeta, I love it. Goku has his dance from the Broly movie with the pose. I love that. So unique intros are here. First off, look at the HUD, bro. The HUD looks amazing. Look at this movement. Clean. You got the damage on the right-hand side. You can see, I guess, the yellow bars are like the key, right? So yeah, you can see them charging up key. The movements are fluid. I will say this, the camera, look at the way the camera moves around, kind of when Goku and Vegeta are flying. That Kamehameha was clean. I love it. Look at the hair. Look at the battle damage. Taken straight out of the Broly movie. But Vegeta with the battle damage, with the dark blue undershirt, love it. And then Goku joins it with the battle damage as well. I love it. I love it. Look at the way Goku flies. Hopefully with the camera, you could maybe you could edit that in settings, because the camera's a little bit wacky, but still, I love it. Look, you guys notice how it turns all night when Vegeta went full power? That's really good. That's so clean. That was the lock-on sound, right? Transformation time. Super Saiyan Blue, right? It looks so good. It's so cool to see that finally. Instead of to see screenshots or in the trailer, if I see it in gameplay mode. What's this? Look, okay, super attack. All right. So that looks kind of like the super God Punch from Xenoverse in a way. I'm not gonna lie, though, the camera's a little bit wacky, but look how fast you're moving too. There you go. So that's how you do. So that's taken basically straight from Raging Blast. Vegeta's Super Saiyan Blue transformation is clean as well. We'll have to go back and see if you lose key or anything when you block a key blast or anything like that, or deflect one. Okay, that was a nice little counter. The combos are clean, man. It's a little bit stiff in some areas. I am noticing that. But remember, it stays right in the bottom right. Footage shown is under development, so still. I love the music. Look at the clouds, bro. That's so realistic. I love how the environment changed when Goku and Vegeta go full power. What's this? They got the boost signal back. All right, so this has to be the ultimate. All right, so give me. This has to be beam struggle, please, right? Yes, let's go. Absolute hype. Look at the bottom, bro. That's taken straight out of like Budokai 3 or Infinite World. We won't have to mash buttons actually. It's more like a timing mechanism. Okay.
Vegeta, let's go again. That okay with you?
Well, I'll say this gameplay was okay to me. That was great. One of first goals was to preserve. Well, I will say this they did a really good job. It does feel a lot or look like Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Especially with the mechanics. Yep, close range attack, rust attacks, and combos. That sounds like the Budokai 3 tutorial. Dragon Dash is back. Awesome. So impact action. So alright, so that's what they're calling like beam struggles. I did notice what they did say something. So intense fisticuffs or say so of course so fisticuffs. So like if you guys remember in the trailer when like God Goku and God Vegeta were fighting when they were just trading blows. So those mechanisms or so that's what they're calling it. It's an impact action. Okay. I love when they did the beam struggle here. It kind of like broke the dimension, kind of like Gogeta and Broly did in the Broly movie. That was cool. Ultimate Blast. Ultimate Blast is one of the references in terms of stunning attacks that can only be achieved. So I guess that has to do with like ultimate moves, right? The effects though, yeah, I will say this. The effects when they're doing ultimate moves, right? Yeah, like these effects look absolutely unreal. I love how like the ultimate attacks like they're like 10-second cinematics now. Like that's really cool. And that's only for Goku and Vegeta. Imagine how it is for like the rest of the cast. Okay. I did notice some new features in that gameplay. But yeah. So they kept like basically the core, the normal stuff from Budokai Tenkaichi 3, but add on that. Okay. The movement was insane, bro. That was so high fast. Yeah, see, like like the movement speed, like the dash. Nice. So you'll be able to use that all the time. Okay, perfect. So yeah, you'll probably be able to find like key blasts and like melee attacks, right? Okay, there you go. Yep. Dodge an opponent's attack with a sword dash. Yep. Nice. But you'll probably lose key for you won't be able to like you won't be able to spam like key blast. Okay, skill count. So that was like the stuff right here in like the top right? So like yeah, that was like the skill count. And so this is not like your blast gauge, right? So your health is up here. This is your key. And then you have like this is like so they're calling this your skill count now. So you'll be able to use that for like different like like reversals or or counters and stuff like that, right? So this is not the I don't looks like they're not bringing back the what's it called, the blast gauge, but I don't know. So the revenge counter, so that lets you. All right, what's let you straight back while absorbing an opponent's attack. I believe they had something like this in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, though. I don't think that's a new thing. I might be wrong. Remind me in the comment section, but I remember in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, like if you're in the middle, if you're getting, comboed by an opponent, you could spend some of your health. You could only do it like once or twice a match, but you would sacrifice like a good amount of health to get out of that combo. Right, and I would let you go on the offensive. So I guess now the difference here is with like the skill count, right? Say if you have 4, if you use like a revenge counter to break a combo, or and also counter attack, that will take away like 2 points. I noticed that. So like Goku had 4 here. When he uses revenge counter, it goes down to 2. So you won't be able to like spam it, which is really cool. I like that. So you gotta be mindful. So I can already see it. You're fighting somebody like online, like a spammer, right? And there's gonna be some people that are gonna try to like absolutely abuse this. Like, like new people that don't know the game that well, they're just gonna try to use revenge counter whenever they're getting comboed. right? So this is good. So I like this. This is gonna help separate like the people that are good at this game, right, and the people that are just casuals.
可能になるアクションです。様々な攻撃に備えて反撃ができる。
So this is another counter. So yeah, this is like deflecting key blasts. Sorry.
宮座の超見極めでは一部の気候波形のスキルをも弾き。
So you can only use that. Okay, that's cool. Because if you guys remember in Raging Blast, you could do that whenever you want. You could deflect, super attacks and key waves, key blasts whenever you want. All you had to do, I think, was like you had to like hold like dodge like LB or L1 on PlayStation or Xbox, and then like move like the analog stick to a certain direction. And you could do that as many times as you want. Now this will so you won't be able to spend deflecting key attacks. So like I said, you're gonna have to be very strategic with how you use certain moves, right, and certain battle features. I like that. So yeah, so you got like stuff like the revenge counter, and now like the key deflection or whatever they're calling it. So that's gonna be cool. Like I said, even though they're calling this a Budokai Tenkaichi sequel, right, which it is, they definitely took stuff from like Raging Blast and maybe even other games as influence. Like like with the beam struggle, they took that mechanic with like taking out the button mashing more of the time. They took that from the Budokai series, like Infinite World. I like that. Yes, I like that a lot. Vanishing attacks, okay. I also feel like this was already in the game too. Or kind of, it was called something else. Like, when you're like, there's like 3 different parts of action. There's close combat, there's like medium, like you're pretty close to your opponent, but there's a little bit of a distance, and then there's like far away combat where you can fire key blasts and stuff, right? I feel like especially when you're in like medium combat, there was a way you were able to like just instantly teleport in front of your opponent and start comboing. I remember that feature. I played a lot of Budokai Tenkaichi 3, so but they're calling this like Vanishing Assault a new feature, but I feel like that was already in BT3. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Still, I do like that. Yeah, mid-range combat. But that is cool, yeah. So you'll be able. I think another big thing is you're gonna want to get behind your opponent. It's gonna be much more difficult to counter against someone that that is in front of you, right? If you're behind an opponent, you're gonna have the advantage a lot in your battle. So that's gonna be something I'm gonna try to do for sure. Let me see it one more time. I like it. But does that cost? Does it cost ski? So that doesn't look like it has any effect on your skill count. So the four new features that were revealed, who knows? There might be other features that they're not telling us. But the 4 features that we saw in this video, sorry, the high movement speed, the deflection, right? The ability to deflect key or a key blast, like that. Then like the high impact, what are they calling it? The Vanishing Assault, and then why am I already forgetting the second one? The Revenge Counter. So yeah, so the high speed movement, the Revenge Counter, key deflection, and the Vanishing Assault. So those features right there, that gets me super hyped. Super hyped. I will say that probably the 3 things that I did notice, but I'm not worried about it too much, right? Like I said, they still say footage shows us. Bro, I just love when like my camera falls in the middle of the recording. Love that. But anyway, like I was saying, the three things that I saw that I noticed in this gameplay showcase that I'm not gonna say they concern me. That I think they need to work on, which I think they are, because it says footage is shown under development. Right, we didn't get I don't see a release date in this video. Like I said, the camera was a little bit wacky. Like, you know, when you're flying around, the way the camera goes up and down, you know, that was a little bit, you know, a little wacky. But hopefully that's something you could probably like just change in settings, right? You know, like I don't think I need the camera following me around that much when I'm flying. So hopefully you could maybe toggle that off or toggle the sensitivity with the camera, right? I would say it was a little stiff at points. There was a little something, you know, at different points while, you know, Goku and Vegeta were fighting. It did look a little bit stiff, just a little bit, right? But, you know, I think they're going to clean that up. And then just like the impact, like some of the punches and some of the ki blasts, right, when they land, of course you see these cool explosions, but I feel like there should be more of like a boom, you know, like this is Dragon Ball, right? You know, I want to feel like when Goku went in for that little punch on Vegeta, right? Like that little super attack, it felt a little bit like, you know, it felt a little minimum, you know. I felt like it should have had more like a, you know, that hard hitting, you know, sound effect that we expect. You know, like I said, I feel like they'll tidy this up. Remember the first trailer when Vegeta's hair was all wacky, right? They fixed that in a matter of weeks. So the game's not done yet, but, you know. So, and I definitely think they're taking feedback, and I think those things are gonna be cleaned up. But those are like three like kind of minor things in my opinion, you know. But other than that, the gameplay looked really good. I really liked what we saw.
のスキルストックが選択肢として今回のデモンストレーションでスパーキングシリーズにお楽しみいただけるこれらの新規要素によりとしてきっとお楽しみいただけると思います。これらの新規要素によりバトルをよりドラゴンボールらしくより戦略的にお楽しみいただけると思っています。今回のデモンストレーションでスパーキングシリーズファンの皆さんが疑問に思っていたことに対してはしっかりお答えできたのではと。
Yeah, I wasn't that worried to begin with, but now this is really, it's a true sequel to Budokai Tenkaichi 3. A true sequel. This honestly, like, I think this has the potential to be the best Dragon Ball game ever. This is what we've wanted. I love Xenoverse, I love Fighters, I love Kakarot, I love all those games, you know, but this is what we wanted, that 3D arena fighter that truly allows us to be like our favorite Dragon Ball characters. Alright, but yeah, we got a character trailer. Yes, almost forgot about that. So let's check it out.
迫力満点なバトルを皆様にお届けできるよう開発に取り組んでおりますので今後ともぜひドラゴンボールスパーキングゼロにご期待ください。それではどうぞ。
Arigato. So here we go. So here we got the trailer. Yep. Ah. Who's that? Super Trunks, baby? Yes. Look how clean he hair with the long hair and the buff. Tispo. He looks nice. Yep. Okay. Look at that. Look how fast he is. So yes, that power versus speed. All right, Trunks. That's like what the maximum, the explosive wave, whatever it's called. Right. So yeah, so this was not to stop the video. I know you guys don't want me to pause, but that was clearly the super explosive wave. Clearly the super explosive wave. I love Dispo's reaction. Kakunsa, I forgot her name, but I'm still shocked that she's in the game. So that means, like, you know, we're gonna get some really wacky characters from Dragon Ball Super. They're flexing really hard. Look at Master Roshi, bro. You notice how, like, when Master Roshi can't fly. Notice how you know, when he's in the air he descends because he can't fly. Giant Storm with Nappa. Of course, that's gonna be an easy move to dodge. Oh my gosh! Look at the destruction it caused to the city. Love it. Topo. Yes. I expect Topo and his God of Destruction form to be in the game. Jace. Jace. Ah, yes. So what? We got a little tag team moves with Jace and Burr. I don't think this means anything about 2v2, but I think, you know, we'll see like combo moves with different characters. The purple combat attack. I love it. Ah! Kale, baby. Kale. Oh, and Broly. Full power. So that's what? There's already 3 different Brolys that are now in the game. Holy shit. Oh, what? Is this like a... Is that like a kind of form of a beam struggle in a way? What is that? Hit. Yes. Time skip machine. I love it. And it's, yep. Strength and power. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are going to prefer to. Do you guys want to fight with strong characters or do you guys want to fight with speed characters? I don't know. You know, it's going to be fun. Well, look at that. But look at all those spots. Hold on. We got to go back. So after that, look at all these spots that are still open. I think someone on Twitter said there's still like 113 spots remaining, right? And there's still, you can look at the way the roster is being broken up, you know. So let's just say we'll take a quick second. I think I'll make a separate video on this, like, you know, updated, because I did make a video like last month with predictions of what I think the roster could look like, right? Now that we have more characters and it's slowly filling out, they're, like I said, they're gonna spend most of this year slowly revealing the rest of this roster, right? But still, there's still so many spots remaining, and the way it's all broken down, like, oh, you know, you have your, like, they revealed most of like the main like DBZ enemies, right? You got Vegeta, Cell, Frieza's up here. Here's Majin Buu, right? And they're still missing certain variations, of course, but it's just so tough because look over here, you got Broly. There's 3 versions of Broly. I don't know if we'll get base Broly. I hope we get base Broly, but they've revealed Super Saiyan Broly, Full Power Broly, and Broly in his human grade 8 form, Makari Broly. Hopefully base Broly is put like right here. You know, I would expect him to be in the game. But then you put somebody like I forgot how to say her name, Kakuzan, in the game, right? So that means you're gonna get probably like Ribrianne, right? You know, you're gonna get probably the other members of the Trio of Danger from what was that, Universe 11, I believe. Because if you have Bergamo, so they're adding a lot of characters with determined power that I would expect to be in the game, but it's Budokai Tenkaichi. You know, then look at, you got this one right up here, but you have Topo all the way here. I'll expect to like Topo's God of Destruction form, right? You know, and where's Jiren? Jiren's like all the way over here. Like the way they have this like all separated still makes 0 sense to be honest. But you know, still. Because look, you have Trunks from Super down here, and then you have Trunks. It's like the way it's all scattered does not make any sense to me. But there's still a lot of open slots. One thing I've noticed, we haven't had any Gohan reveals. There's no Gohans have been revealed yet. No kid Gohans, no teen Gohan, no adult Gohan going from Super, Beast. Like, Gohan has not been revealed at all. We know he's in the game, but woof. You know, but man, and like I said, no GT characters yet as well, and no DBZ movie characters have really been revealed. So the roster's slowly getting, you know, slowly, but there's still so many slots. Now I'm wondering like what's gonna be the next trailer. You know, we've got a Goku Vegeta trailer, we got a Power versus Speed trailer, right? You know, what's gonna be next? There's still so many characters. Like, you know, you're still waiting for like your Keflas and like, you know, Khalifa. You know, Kale's over here, but you know, you gotta remember there's a base Kale, right? You know, will they have Kale with Super Saiyan controlled? You know, because you have her Super Saiyan Berserk, but I would expect Kale with Super Saiyan control to be in the game, right? You know, we already talked about Khalifa, Super Saiyan 2, you know. So there's still a lot of characters. So I don't know what their plan is. I don't know, but we're just gonna keep waiting as they slowly reveal more of this roster. But still, the power versus speed component is really, really cool. Really, really cool because, even if you're not like the strongest character, like for example, like a Berter, right? He's gonna be listed under as speed. Speed's gonna be his biggest, advantage. Same thing with Dispo, right? I would consider hit more bow. I understand why they would put hit as speed because of like time skip, right? Being able to skip through time, But hit, he's also very powerful as well. So, but even though like guys like Goku and Vegeta and Broly and Jiren, they're gonna be in Trunks, they're gonna be powerful characters, right? That are really gonna be able to take you out quick, right? Having those speed characters is gonna make it more difficult to touch, touch some of those speed characters. It's gonna make it tougher to touch them, right? You could see in that trailer, Dispo was super fast. You have like Trunks over here. But look how fast Dispo is here. Like, look, that is insane. And the thing is, it doesn't even look how fast Dispo's attacks were. And the thing about it is, you're not even thinking, like, I don't even see Dispo using his super speed mode yet. So, I'm still shocked she's in the game. I'm just gonna be honest. Master Roshi, a powerful character.
I'm old, yes, but experienced. Founder of the Turtle School, creator of the sacred technique.
So full power Kamehameha. I liked it. I loved how the city stage looked. A lot of these stages you see it in past Budokai Tenkaichi games, right? So, the Island stage, the Rocky Mountain stage, Namek stage, the city stage. I think it will be cool. Because I expect Beerus and Whis to be in this game, right? It will be cool. Hopefully we get, like, Beerus' planet. Because we don't have that in Xenoverse, right? But, I think that's going to be a really cool stage to be able to find out, like, Beerus' world, right? So that's stuff I'm excited for. So Nappa's technically a powerful character. He's a Saiyan. Almost all the Saiyan characters will probably be powerful characters. We have somebody like Berta, right? Look how he's able to dodge like these super attacks and fly right up to Nappa. So, so I do like that balance. So, what style you could prefer? I'm probably gonna play a lot of Saiyan characters. I love, the transformations and all that. I'm gonna probably stick a lot with power characters. But, I'm definitely going to play as characters like Hit, who I love, who are under the speed bracket as well. My goal is to master, I want to master, like, the whole roster. I really do. Topo's a power character for sure. Look at the speed. Look at the damage there, bro. I always forgot to mention this. Say when Nappa does his move here, look at the destruction in the city. I think that's going to be really fun. Look at the buildings collapsing. I think, like, yeah, some of these, like, stages that have, like, lots of buildings and, like, mountains and rock. It's going to be so fun just destroying those. Those are going to make the battles so much more immersive, bro. I love it. Look at that. Look how the building destroys there, bro. Look at that. Oh, I love it. They should have just revealed the rest of the Ginyu Force at this point, right? Raccoon, Ginyu, Gudo. Like I'm really curious to see how. I'm really curious to see how they reveal the rest of the roster. Because they're going to easily just reveal the rest of the Ginyu Force, like, right here. But... Purple Comet Attack, though. I love that. I love that. So I don't think you're gonna be doing like handicap battles or 2-on-2 battles. I think this is just like unique to Berta and Jice, that they have a like dual a dual ultimate or a dual super attack or whatever this is, right? But I can see maybe, like, for example, when Gotenks does like the volleyball attack, maybe Piccolo comes in like they had in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Who knows? I think there'll be other characters as well that have like dual attacks, like Android 18 and Android 17, for example. I like the way it looks though. I love it. That Broly transformation's taken straight out of the Broly movie. I love it. He does like the little explosion wave here. Look at the destruction it causes, bro. This part is awesome. So I think this is another form of like fisticuffs. So basically, remember when we saw God Goku and God Vegeta fighting in the last trailer, right? We also saw in the gameplay showcase, we saw Goku and Vegeta doing like Kamehamehas to each other, or like the little beam struggle. I think this is a form of that. With certain characters, you'll get like unique, unique beam struggles, unique fisticuffs. I think this is unique with Broly and Kefla being two powerful, characters. Maybe they're both doing like rush attacks, right? But I think depending on the characters and what actions they're doing, you'll get different versions of like cinematic beam struggles and like energy classes and like test of will strength tests, So I love that. I love it. This is taken straight out of Dragon Ball. They're actually making this feel like you can actually have real Dragon Ball fights with these characters. I love that.
Better wrap this up quickly. Don't think you can enter my crosshairs and just walk away.
I love it. He got the time skip motifs taken straight from Xenoverse and Fighters. I love it. So they got Broly's what is it called? Gigantic Meteor? Whatever. Well, I forget what his move is from Xenoverse, but of course like the crazy mouth blast that he has. Look at all the damage that's gonna cause. Like, holy moly. And look at this like unique dialogue.
Looks like we've awakened a real bona fide monster.
The unique dialogue for Hidden Broly, even though they've never met. That's cool. But yeah, really, really good stuff. So yeah, other than that, I think that's it. I'm gonna go back and watch the Goku Vegeta stuff one more time, but like I'll do that off camera so you guys don't have to, sit through this. But either way, man, this was great. Now we finally get some actual gameplay. Now really, of course, we want the release date. Part of me was thinking that since we got an actual gameplay showcase that they're close to making a release date announcement, but no, I'm still of the mindset, especially now, I think it's probably gonna be early 2025. At the minimum, maybe there's a small chance we get near the end of the year, maybe like November, December, but I'm pretty likely it's gonna be very early next year. We're about to be in April now. I think they're going to spend most of the spring and the summer revealing the rest of the roster through more trailers and things like that. But now, I've seen the gameplay, right? The game looks great. Of course, they're going to keep polishing it up over the rest of the year. Now, I'm going to see more of the roster. What characters? Where's the GT characters? Are they going to be in the base game or DLC? I think GT characters will make it into the base game, especially with 113 spots remaining. I do think they'll make it to the base game, but I can't confirm that. You know, I also want to see what's the plan for the story mode, right? As we know, that will be back. We still most likely aren't gonna get a split screen at this time, like local multiplayer, but you never know. They're working on it. But either way, I'm hyped. I just want a release date, really. More character reveals and see what they do for the story mode as they continue to polish up the gameplay. You know, but the game looks absolutely amazing. I couldn't ask for anything more. You know, I could ask for anything more. You know, really. But Budokai Tenkaichi 4, it's looking like absolute peak. But let me know in the comment section what you guys thought. You know, what was your favorite part of the trailer or the gameplay showcase? Was it the trailer? Was it, you know, something you guys saw at the gameplay showcase? Let me know your guys' thoughts. Other than that, that's about all I got for you guys today. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the bell next to my name, Fitzmonk TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video. I'm going to get out of here. Stay safe and healthy, y'all. Peace.